What's going on, YouTube? So just got a new house. As you can see, everything's kind of desolate, but starting a new journey with the new house. One of the big things that I wanted in the new house was to have a lot of the smart home features. As we're going through doing everything, I'm trying to keep track of it all, and I want to be able to upload it so that anybody else that's starting this journey can kind of follow along and take the things they like and also learn from my mistakes. One of the biggest things that I was starting with, because everything's getting painted right now, I've got all sorts of projects going on, but one of the first things that I wanted to do was the smart lighting. So whether that be the smart bulbs or the smart switches. So I've started that off with couple different brands, and I'll kind of give you my likes and dislikes on all of them. But one of the first things is the Casa smart dimmers and smart light switches. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about in this video. I've got a lot of things coming up with the house, and I'm going to try to document it, and hopefully you can follow along and see what you like. I also, I want to hear what you all think I should do. If you all have any recommendations on things that you think I should do to the house, leave them in the comments. Other smart features that I should try to add or look into, all that stuff, so that I can try to get this thing better than what it was when I moved in, and ease of life a little better. So far with the switches that I've installed, I've been happy with both of them. So I've used the Lutron cassettes. They are known, tested. They're great. Any review that you go and look at, everybody speaks highly of the Lutron cassettes. And I honestly feel the same way. They look great, they work great, simple to set up, etc. But it's just tough to pay $60 a piece for them. That's a lot if you're doing your entire house. So I was trying to find a more budget-friendly option, and what I've found is the Casa smart switches and dimmers. Now, one thing I do want to say is these do require a neutral wire. So you need to check in your electrical boxes and make sure that you have a neutral in there. I'll be honest, they have been great. I've used both the Lutrons and the Casas for about a month now. The appearance wise, I like the look of the Lutron cassettes better, but not for the price difference. The Casas, I paid $40 around $40 for a 3-pack of the light switches, and I think I paid around the same for a 3-pack of the dimmers. Lutrons, they're about $60 a piece, roundabout. So that's a big difference, especially to get the exact same performance that I've gotten. The setup was very similar in both of them, super simple. I had a little tweak here or there with both of them, getting them into HomeKit. I will say that I did not use the Casa app first. I've seen and read in a few reviews that where they got them set up in the Casa app, and then when they went to merge them over to HomeKit, they had some issues. Well, I didn't. I just went straight to setting them up in HomeKit because it was in the instructions that I could do that. So that's what I did, and had little to no issues. The only issue that I had was when I did set it up the first time, I had 2 switches, one for the ceiling fan and one for the ceiling fan light. And I set up the light first, and everything went smooth, no issues. Went to set up the fan, and it was like it didn't want to connect to, or my phone didn't want to connect to the switch. I reset the switch with the button, waited a few minutes, and no issues, set right up. The performance, they've been working great. They respond quick, just as quick as the Lutrons. literally no performance difference that I've seen. The only difference that I've seen is the appearance and the price. So, with that being said, both are great. If you've got the money for the Lutrons and money's not an issue, go with the Lutrons. I think they look better. But if you're looking for a more affordable option, so far, I've got to say that the Casas are just as good. If I were to go back, I probably would put them in every room. Now, currently, I'm using the Lutrons where I'm going to have guests, like the main living area, the common areas. And I've been using the Casas in the bedrooms and the laundry room and the office, etc. But honestly, if I could go back, I'd probably save the money on the Lutrons and just go with Casas. Now, the Casas do only come in a single pole option. If you've got a three-way switch, they will not work for the three-way switch. They do have some three-way switch options, but they're not for HomeKit. So if you're using something other than HomeKit, or you don't mind using the Casa app, they have those options. But for HomeKit, they don't have the three-way options. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure most people watching this probably know the difference in your single pole versus a three-way or four-way switch, but a single pole switch is one switch that controls one light. So that one light is not controlled from two switches in different areas. Like if you had a kitchen light that was controlled by a switch in the kitchen and in the dining room, that would be a three-way switch. And currently, Casa has some three-way switches, but they're not for HomeKit. So I've ordered a third brand, and we'll see how they do. And I'll give a review on them after I've had them in for a while and kind of see the good, the bad, the ugly. But as far as the Casas go, I would definitely give them a try. They're cheaper and similar options. But make sure to kind of follow along. I'm going to try to keep uploading videos as I do more and more things, more in-depth reviews of each product maybe. And again, put down in the comments what some things that you've used that you like, with the smart home or even not smart home, because I'm doing a lot of stuff to this house. I'm redid a lot of the stuff in the kitchen, painted the whole house, but that's, whatever. But, cabinet hardware, changing things or changing the drawers to soft close and the cabinets to soft close. I'm going to be doing a lot of a whole makeover of the garage. I'm going to be doing, just a lot of things that I've been wanting to do to the old house, but I knew I was moving, so I'm starting to slowly do things here. A complete makeover of this office. It's bare right now, but I've got some big plans for that. But a lot of the things that I want to be talking about is the smart home stuff and that whole journey, and kind of starting from scratch in a house that has 0 smart products and then making an entire Apple HomeKit smart home. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and I hope these switches work for you. I'll leave a link down in the description of where I got mine. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.